someone to save. I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while. I wish you all the best I can, and I stop myself for a while. I'm saying things I don't believe. The panic's rising up in you. Won't you tell me something new? Don't you think for the people the best if I pack my stuff a little sooner than this? Don't you think for the people the best if I pack my stuff a little sooner than this? Don't you wish I would have been someone else? I want to feel your gap without making a mess at you. Won't you tell me something new? I want to tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while. Don't you think for the people the best if I pack my stuff a little sooner than this? Don't you think for the people the best if I pack my stuff a little sooner than this? Don't you wish I would have been someone else? I want to feel your gap without making a mess at you. Won't you tell me something new? Wish you all the best I can, then I stop myself for a while.
Damn, feeling lucky. How about most streets? Us two in these streets. Diamonds on my feet. Caught up in these talks. Circling my head top. Should've been more cautious. Now I got what I wanted. Many I've been here before. Made it out of 11 more. Like my phone CoinEx. So I can't stop, I want it all. Listen up, I'm calling you. I need you to celebrate. Remember when you wanted to. Remember that I said what you. Turn around, eat your greens. When you fight, but you do real clean. Then you come to the bed and you love real dirty. It's everybody sweater drops, you're real keen. Bring it, let me get your juiciest piece. Can't remember when.
Well, they went and done it. The Bitcoin bulls have taken the ball. And they've carried price up past the 618 Fibonacci. It's been an amazing display of sportsmanship here at the Bitcoin Bowl today as we've exited the 50K line and started moving to the 60K line area. There may be a touchdown at 100K yet to come, but one thing is for sure, there's getting this recent show over here. at 60K. Well, that was nothing but a score. And as the crowd goes wild here, Bitcoin in the middle of a breakout, but how far will she get? Because she broke a major trend line right here earlier, just a little bit, forming a little bit of an M kind of shape. They can do that in this, but this one said, hell no, I ain't going for that M. I'm going for a ziggly wiggly wig-wag. I want to go up and screw everybody trying to short right here at the 618 Fibonacci. Might we get a short squeeze and see how far up that we can go? Might we come up to $60,679? Spit it out. It's a crazy night here on the 1 minute chart as we watch Bitcoin break out and try to go somewhere. Where's she trying to go? Well, if she does make it past 60,618, comes past this area, but believes it or not, there is this crazy little chance that she could go $60,800 is what I'm getting on the short-term little target there. Can we do it? Can we go up there and kiss that 825? Do we need to check back later tonight and make sure that we can get up there? Let's go ahead and turn over to Road Dog.
For those of you out there that have hit that like button, I'll show some thank you very much.
You're watching the sporadic random night stream, the 60K block party stream here. Friday night, September 13th, 2024, as Bitcoin regained the $60,000 area. And I don't know about you, but that just makes me tingle inside too. I see one of you mentioned how the tingles. I agree. I will get the tingles. We broke a trend line. Not the greatest thing, but hey, we'll keep an eye on that. But now we just kind of leveled up, and that's kind of cool. When you get a trend established, you will see them break off, and you can get these little subset of trends because they just can't keep going at that 90-degree angle for so long. When we're getting something more of a 45-degree angle like we have right here, then you have something just a little bit more sustainable. And it looks like we got our one hump. Will we get 2 or 3 more humps out of this little guy? Man, where's she going to stop? She's doing exceptionally well. Let's see if we can back off of this 1 minute chart and get a little bit more of a feel for what's been going on in Bitcoin land. Lots of upsies and downsies. So we had the falling channel. We're tracking that little guy with this top trend line. Finally got a breakout, blah, blah, blah. You know, we had a measure move from this little guy, right? And you put the measure move at the breakout right here. Yeah, that's where this target came in. That was also the 618 is what I've got, if it's coded right. Swing high to swing low. Yes, that measure move came up to the 618. And we went up there and we fumbled around beneath it for the longest, what seemed for the longest time. Now we got to kind of zoom in just a little bit. Oh, I guess we have to come down to these smaller time frames. So we broke out of this pattern also. We were looking at this falling pattern, but as we were breaking out, we were kind of forming a rising wedge, which normally they're bearish and would break to the downside. However, she decided not to do that. She decided to go the other direction. Now, what this typically leads to, my fellow Bitcoinians, is a parabolic move, which is what we're seeing right now. Nice little kind of just go straight up. Woo! We're in here for the ride. How far she'll go up, I don't know, but she made it past that 618 area, and that's kind of a big deal. That's the area from way down here. We're expecting that's where she could roll over, and then we could, you know, revisit these areas, or even come down to, you know, these low numbers, 48, that a lot of people were calling for. We said that they were on the table, but we didn't have the signs. And now we got a sign, hey man, that is not so much a worry anymore. If we rejected here, yeah, maybe. And we would have expected price to maybe come back. And I honestly, I was expecting us to range, and we still may range. Where's my little paintbrush? But I was expecting us to actually get a lot of sell orders here and a lot of shorts, and I'm sure there are a lot of shorts, and we're probably feeling a little bit of a short squeeze, and there may be a bigger short squeeze coming soon, so that'll be fun. Could drive us up to 62.3, but you know, I was expecting us to come down and probably range in here. Now we did one little test over here of the 55. Maybe that will wipe out this little area because we have to come back and retest these areas. So maybe we've cleared that. Not so much of a retest of here. There's a good chance that we could see 58.5 again at some point. Not today or tomorrow or anything like that, but just some of these areas that we got to solidify. That's also, let's see, that would also, about 59, that would also be throughout the breakout area of this wedge. So rising wedgie now turns, well, first of all, don't get your panties in too excitable of a wad here. We got a little angle thing we're working on here. Come here, angle. I don't think I'm on the right thing. What am I doing? I'm making dots everywhere. I'm polka dotting. We got a channel idea we got to respect here, right? And put this little guy over here at this little wiki. Let's turn these guys off just a minute here. This little rising wedge idea. This little channel idea is just kind of non-existent anymore. Where'd my rising wedgie go? I feel like I erased something important. Did you? That was this one. Right. While I'm sitting here looking at this 50-minute chart, I will point out some bullish things here. You see this red line crossing over that orange one? That's bullish as all get out. That's bullish AF right there. Even on this little small time frame, because she hasn't done it in a while. She crossed bearish over here, but cross bullish here. We had a nice little pump up of after she finally figured out she's going to pump bullish. That's a good sign. That's Miss Lucy at work. She just laid one over on the 800 moving average, and I guess the price liked it. It gets into that kind of kinky stuff there. All right, so we had this channel idea at the bottom. Now we got a channel idea. We are at resistance. We really are. And then we have this other price target sitting right up here at 6,825, which I forgot what the hell that was, but it was important. I left it yellow, so it's some variation of a 618. Kind of want to see going on, so but the thing is, if we can hold this area at the 60,000, hold it for a little bit, it does look like we got a chance to go up to 62. Lucy's sitting right up there just waiting for us, and you can't get away from her. You're going to bump into her somewhere, one way or the other. And she likes, like a little kitten, a little crawl. She likes to bounce you between her. And sometimes she lets you get past her, but this is probably not the day. I'm just saying. There could be some really good, really hard resistance to go through here at 63 is what it's telling me. So, line you up right here in this area right there. That would be our next target if we were fortunate to get there. The one that we're having trouble with right now here on the 4 hour is the 360. These are the ones that I go by, and this is why I go by them, because they do have some kind of relevance to play with chart. It's at a resistance area, 360. This is a some kind of. It's a was that the that was the measured move. Measured move went there. I don't know. We got a target that I intend to nail. Nailed it. Whatever it might be. They get some of these smaller lines out of the way here, because we're on the 4 hour. Where 04 did you come from? You're not that one, 618. I have no idea where that target come from now, but it's there. Is that your? That wasn't the 786. Well, that was the 786, right? Road Dog getting confused here. This is the 786. This is our new area of hope right here. We color code that one, so I know what it is. Why are you there? 618. Yellow line is still perplexing me. We're headed toward it, so I'm not going to complain. I will call it a target and hope to nail it. And this just makes the whole market go up. And so Bitcoin goes up, Bitcoin's happy, the rest of the market's happy. This is a nice, strong ass move. I'm skeptical about it because it's a Friday and this is just not typical. And can it sustain during this weekend? I don't see how. At best, go sideways like it can. But when I was looking back earlier, a little while back, and I was looking back, I believe it was July. We have to go back to the dailies. And July 13, 14, yeah. This was a weekend that kicked this off right here, so I'm finding it interesting now that at this point in the market, we're starting to see a little bit more action on the weekends, and that's usually a good sign. I don't think it's so much the retail that we need to see come in, as it is, do we have a new classification for whale retail? Big boy retail, those new ones we're bringing in from the legacy market that were starting to trade on the weekend, saying, this crypto thing is kind of interesting, let's put some money in it. I don't know. But things are looking good, and even here on the daily, where we should have probably started off, I kind of did that backwards. Now, there is a signs for chop over here. We do have a 200 daily moving average that we have not caught up with, 64,000. We are not officially bullish until we get past that, and that's a good area to also get rejected. We had our death cross, boom, 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 not too long ago, just back in August last month, so it takes a little doing to rectify that. It's not like it just crosses willy-nilly too often. You get a few little short areas where it can, but not many. Look how many times it's crossed on the daily. Since the last top that we had over here, that was 1. There's 2. That was at the bottom when we were coming out of it. 3. This is when we dumped under, and everybody said, we're going back to 3,000. Oh, God. And all your best YouTubers and TA people are out there calling for coming back to 15,000 or 10,000. For real. And then we crossed bullishly back over it. Was this their third? This is our third time. Just number 3 in the past so many years. 4 years, I guess, almost. And then here it crossed bearishly. So what does that mean? And it usually means something big when it does it. So, So, and it crossed over here on this one, and we came down and bounced off the 360 like we did here. Came back and reclaimed that little sucker, and she crossed bullishly over. So that's exactly what we repeated right here. We touched it twice at 360. That's why I have this one on here. Price seems to respect it at some very key areas of the chart when certain things happen, and I want something that gets that. The 360 does that, and that's 360 degrees in a circle or a square. It's completely circular. Well, that's very square to say. Anyway, it works, and I use it, so it's part of my now 8 moving average strategy. It used to be just a simple 5 moving average strategy. They're just my backup bros, man. When I need a second opinion, I pull them suckers out. So my dudes and dudettes, how's it going with you guys tonight? How's your bags looking tonight? Are they starting to recover, starting to look better? Feeling like, oh man, maybe this crypto thing can do something in my life after all? It's a party night. We got the cowbell. Yeah, the beautiful cowbell. I stole it from my wife. I said, give me that cowbell, woman. I need more cowbell. Please. And thank you. And Serby says, evening, how's it going? Brackets Adventures here. Sam Webb is here. Good ground, baby, says cowbell to 10 million Bitcoin. However many we got there. Dave P hanging out in the house. How's it going, Dave? Well, Bitcoin, oh Bitcoin, let's check you out. What are you doing right now, baby? Are you trying to come down a little bit? Are you trying to come down? Now, this is what I've been watching this 6 minutes. So with Bitcoin, we had that wedge pattern, right? We broke through the upside of it, and that usually leads to parabolic activity. You know, if you take that wedge theory, and we of course turned it back into a channel idea. We are at resistance, so she may fall down, but that doesn't mean this parabolic activity is over by any means. There's a chance that Bitcoin may come back down here and retest the breakout area. That's possible. That would suck because we would lose this just great area at 60,000. I don't want to see that. If we lose that area, then we can range through here. If we can hold this area, maybe we will get a higher range. And I'm saying, take me higher, Bitcoin. Let's range between 60 and 65,000 instead of 60 and 55,000. You hear me? Yeah? Yeah? Anybody agree? Any takers? Yeah? A few? Yeah. I thought so too. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew that being yellow bothers me. I don't know what that line is, so I have to change it. That's not changing a dang thing. If it's yellow, it makes me think it's a 618 Fibonacci, and I don't know how I would have possibly got that. Unless... Oh, did we? No, we didn't. Yeah, that's what... Okay. Right. Okay, you're the 1-6... The 2618. That works. We'll code you orange. I think I got a different way though. Anyway, that's just another confidence that, yeah, baby, 60,800 is the we might get one more little leg up there, and then I'd like to see what she does. Now, if she does, you know, we could bounce through here, but oh man, as hopeful as we are to hold 60,000, it's no guarantees. But there's that little ray of sunshine. Remember what we said about, you know, this bullish pattern breaking to the upside and channel and breaking, and we go parabolic and stuff. Well, we had that happen on a little bit of a smaller scale. Right here. Zoom in on the 6 minute. Zooming in on the 6 minute. We had a channel here. We did the same darn thing. And what we're doing is retesting that. Now, we came down for one retest, and it held. And we're coming down for another of this. You see these dotted lines right there? That little channel right there. Now, this retest holds. We're going for it. And I'm not convinced that 60,008 would stop it. I'm not so convinced. It may. But look at this. We're in this now. Since we broke out of this wedge, remember I showed you our bigger channel. Now we got this trend line. If we break out of this one, oh baby, hold on to your hats. It's gonna be a crazy freaking weekend. Hold on, we're headed for 65. Which, ironically, speaking about 65, we need to touch on that. That's the area that's our next real big area. We got to get above 64.9, 65,000. This tops, we double topped over here. That's where it did the little Batman pattern that we drew, and it looks so it had a little. It had the widow's peak and everything. It was the perfect Batman pattern. If ever there is a Batman pattern, which there's not, there's a double top, and some people call them cat ears. La 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 la. 2 times it tried to get past. Price tried to get an area and couldn't, and then it said, "See ya." And you only get 2 to 3 chances usually to test an area. That's the general rule. And so if it does make it, yeah, Batman or Bart Simpson, you hear it called lots of things. And it's basically it's just a failed flag is what it is. Because as soon as a flag comes out, there's some flag chasers out there that they get boners anytime they see a flag, whether it's at resistance or, you know, other signs in the market. Like, I don't know. So that looks about as good as it's going to get, and you know, quick to go through the upside. And then a lot of people get wrecked because sometimes they don't realize it's, hey man, that was a big resistance area right there. I'm just saying, if you fibbed it, you would note it. That's an area she needs to. Anyway, that's just me talking. But anyway, you know, the flag patterns don't always play out, especially if they're kind of at resistance. a lot of people like them. I'm skeptical of them because, well, I've been burned by them flags many a times. Watching these flag chasers pull the upside. Flag chaser, ambulance chaser, I don't know. They kind of sound similar. So here we are, Bitcoin. Ichimoku Cloud looks like it's ready to party with us tonight. We got a 360 up here on the 4 hour, hanging out 60,900. Can we get up here to 65? We need to. That would be our higher high as we zoomed out. Saw a squirrel, got back on track. Thank you. I don't know. Do we zigzag range here? Eventually, we got to come up here and we've got to make a higher high. If we don't, we make a lower high, and a lower high means a lower low. And then all the bearish 48,000 criers and all that, they'll have an argument that we might actually, we could. And there's some signs. We got some work cut out up here around these areas where these moving averages are. That will be a pain in the old rear end. 786 moving average, or Fibonacci. But that's not the end of the world. That one would let us, if we do get a little pull back. Seriously, you come all the way back down to 56? For real? Yeah, we want to go higher than that. Ideally, we could do 65. That would be, because we could see 57 again pretty easy if we bounce at 62. Well, that's interesting. I didn't think it was down that low, but surprise, surprise! Will the altcoins be a popping and Bitcoin be a flopping at the moment? But yet, still holding their ground here. On the 6 minute, still respecting that little dotted line that I put there, and I'm gonna go ahead and extend her out there. It's just connecting the candle tops on these Heikenhashi candles. If you're a pattern trading and a pattern trader and you haven't played around with Heikenhashi, I highly recommend it. It just takes a lot of the noise out, it just trades a lot more smooth than trying to. Oh, what the hell is going on, Helen? Is this that? What is? This is sort of. It's got this vibe, and it looks like this, and this is. Heikenhashi just smooths it all out. Really nice. Really nice. I gotta get my chart back before I screwed it up there. And it feels like it almost goes to a T. Oh, you in danger of doing it, girl. I gotta see. Are you gonna break the trend line or not? Do we need to go down to the 1 minute to figure this out? Oh. What are you doing, Bitcoin? What are you doing? You fighting it. You fighting it. She don't want to do it. She's trying to level out, and she's trying to curve around and not have to touch it. She don't even want to touch it. She's like, I don't want to. I respect for Road Dog. I don't want to touch it, but oh man, that 9 already crossed that on this 1 minute chart. Oh gosh, the 9 already crossed the 200. What are we going to do? Honestly, yeah, she could roll over. She could bounce. I don't know, man, but she's at a trend line where she needs to hold, and if she does hold, it's time to bounce, baby, and maybe go high. She's trying to get her own bounce on. She looks like she's coming out to a 786 or an 886. I can't really tell which one it is. Oh, she hasn't made it to the 786 yet? Ah, crap. Well, then I think she's going to drop down and see that 60,000. She doesn't have to. She's trying not to, but they usually do. Come on, Bitcoin. You do you, baby. She's going to have a hard time getting past all this, though. Maybe. Or well, there's the 200, the 100, and the 50. They're still in the right order, so they can straighten out. No, she can come out of this. She can come out of this. You can do it, baby. Come on, you can do it. Come on, Bitcoin. I got faith in you. I got faith in you. Well, I guess wick gets candlestick, as the saying goes, and we got the wick, and then we got the candlesticks, and then we got the pop. Booyah. Booyah. Who here in my footsie trading group found that call and Mari made $500 from that? Huh? It's only in the footsie trading group. Yeah. You here with me on the live. I call that. Yeah. Yeah. When she's at $100,000, you're gonna look back and say, called it. We'll brag about this all week on Telegram. That's what we're going to do, and shout it out on Twitter or X. We'll replay this, clip it, and just try to make it go viral. Another week. Oh, she may turn around, and look, she did. Wow. Woo, it's a party! Hey, get your funk on. Get your funky funk on. Well, she got a bounce there, and that's a good thing. That could be a real good thing. It really could be. She can recover. Come on, Bitcoin. We need you to recover now. Now what you got? We got a bottom. We got a swing high. We got a swing low. Tell me where you're going to go. We got a 618 right there, baby. Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it, baby? Let's go do it. Let's see how this road dog system, this Fibonacci system plays out on this 1 minute. Let's put it to the test. You want to? You want to? Or we want to look at altcoins? I'll give you the choice. We want to watch Bitcoin on the 1 minute, or we want to check out altcoins? What do you guys want to do? It's your show. It's not my show. I just hang out here. You guys are the ones that make the show exist. Otherwise, I'm just streaming to nobody. And I've done that before plenty of times. I'm not YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. 2 years, I've got 1,450, which I'm very grateful for. These subscribers. Since I started, the number was going at a fast clip until I quit making videos. And then started doing the live things on Nightly, and then they just peeled. So you get to, what video should I make today, and what coin? Is there a setup? And I'm like, if you can put a setup on a video, and then, you know, you have to catch it that day. So or within a week with the way I did it. But, you know, there's people looking at these videos from, 6 months ago. I don't know. It just makes more sense to be live if you're actually going to go over crypto and do coins and things. So, where'd you get rejected? 100 moving average rejected. You slapped you down. That's to be expected. She bounced off the 200. Now she shouldn't go below the 200 unless she touches the 9. This is moving average strategy now. She can touch the 9, bounce off of this. She may be retesting that. I don't think so. Probably the 200 again. And then she can go and test this 50. See what it says. You're trying to get past the 21 already, right? That may be all you need. Come on. Well, let's do it, Bitcoin. Well, come on, baby. We didn't quite make it to the halfway area, so we're at the 382. Got a little rejection there. Now that's, as long as we don't lose this area here, the 236 area that we just regained, then we're good. If we lose this one, then we're probably coming down here. Or at best, doing the big naked double bottom. That one's got something hanging out there. That one's got a bunch of junk going on. I don't know if I like the double bottom situation. I think it should just keep on going up. That's what I say. Let's just make a V-shaped recovery here or something. Well, that would be more like a V-shaped recovery. So she's doing good. She's not going below the 236 area. She's hanging in here, ranging. Cool. That gives us a chance to go for the gusto. Looks like she's going to have a problem here at the 0.5, and that'll be 60,400. I say that because the moving averages are just kind of hanging up there that she's going to have to tangle with. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't you dare look down! Don't look down! This non-moving average is down here too, just ready to catch her, and don't do it! Don't do it! Stay above the 21 moving average. That's that red line right there. Stay above it. Don't you do it, Bitcoin. There's this red Ichimoku cloud over here. Look. Dinner time. Go get it. Come on. Come on. Look over here. Don't look down. Look over here. Over here. Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Hey. Bitcoin. Squirrel. Bitcoin. Come on. Sometimes you just have to coax the price a little bit. That's the secret that few people know. I've seen the monks blowing the candles. That was magical. It didn't work when I tried it though. But this sometimes does. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on, Bitcoin. It really does sometimes. Oh! You suck. You suck, Bitcoin. Oh! Don't you go no lower. For the love of God, don't go no lower. You got to bounce. Okay, she can bounce out the 9. We talked about that possibility. Yes, bounce. Bounce, baby, bounce. Reclaim that. No, don't do it. Why you got it? Thank you. So happy. You're the greatest, Bitcoin. Love you. Had never doubted you at all. We're so bullish right now. We're going to the moon. Oh, God, we're about to lose everything. We're going to the moon again. No, we're losing it all. It's getting ready to crash down. Oh, better keep those shorts open. Oh, my gosh. It's over. You know, you should have known, because if you looked over here and saw that little divergence, and, you know, this kind of feels like this is a little bit of a, I don't know, handles and an I don't know pattern. Like, hey, I don't know. You tell me. That's actually a triple top. That's actually not good. Oh, gosh. I didn't see that in the 1 minute. I didn't zoom out enough. That's something that's interesting. Oh, no, Bitcoin. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, we're bearish right now. We're below the 20. We're below the 200 moving average on this time to short. Ah, don't do it. Did you close a candle boho there? Well, now we got to go to button land and let's hope we get a nice little butt shape here and rebound. If we don't, then oh geez. Pull out them fibbers. This is only one. This is only a few of the targets, man. This could be well, there's a bigger thing. Let's just stick with a 60,030 right now. Could be on the old target down here. I got a little cheap fib. Gosh darn it. That would break our trend line though, man. Don't do it, Bitcoin. Don't do it. Go toward the light. There's a big cloud over here just waiting for you. You need to go jump in it. Don't ride below it. Now, I know this candle seems very bearish, and it could be, but there's a little hope. I mean, one good little candle volume to come in and push us back above. The 9 can either cross or roll over. And it crossed. So, I expect you to go back up, babe. Not only did it cross the red 21, it also is crossing the 9 moving average. That little green one is also crossing this 200 moving average. I would be disappointed if the price did not just start popping back up there. It doesn't have to. It can still roll over. Don't get it twisted. These things move. It can still stick. You look like you were crossing, and now what are you doing? It's not confirmed. She can either roll over or she can cross. If she crosses, yeah, baby, come on, do it, come on. Waiting on you. I'm sitting here on the 1 minute time frame. Can't believe I'm doing this late at night at the Bitcoin party. What are you guys doing, man? Is this boring? Is this just? Should we get on to altcoins? Justin Crypto says this is when you open up a short-term long. My Casper long is killing it. Says Justin. Casper memes on Sunday, baby. So it's a happening. Is it going to happen? Best stream ever. That's a good dog. Ah, I'm a good dog. Come on, baby, let's go. It crossed. You crossed. Did everybody see that? That's a cross. It did not roll over. That 9 crossed. Come on, price. Did you see that? Now, I know this is supposed to follow price action that does from 9 candles ago. 9 candles ago, we were looking over here. So, baby, let's dig it in deep. So now we got the 9 moving up and the 200 also moving up. We just need price to just follow these two guys. And this little 21 is the rogue. Yeah, you're the one that's... You're why we can't have nice things, 21. I'm just saying. Get your act together. 21 moving average. Jeez, can't take you anywhere. Everybody else is already up here, headed toward the party, and you're running toward the bathroom like, oh no, I forgot my earrings. I can't find my earrings. Let's get it together. This is the longest minute. Used to it would show me the time. That's kind of important. I like to have that time on there. How do you do that? Is that a settings thing? Countdown to bar. Yeah, that should be there. Why is it not there? You can't count the seconds. All right, this 1 minute chart is just like frozen in time. Look at that. Look at that. That it just is holding 60,424 like for several. Oh, now she you. And look at that. I don't like that. That's cheating, by the way. That is cheating. I'm calling foul here. Foul. Well, I guess we gotta hope that we. I guess we actually touch this trend line instead of bounce off of it. You suck, Bitcoin. The fuck? Oh, don't lose that 6182. Maybe I should go to the wick over here. Does that help you out any Bitcoin? Does that give you any leeway there? Don't you lose that one too now. Don't you lose that 618. Now look at this. Look at that little 9. Just take that rejection. That 9 moving average, I'm telling you what, she's so gullible sometimes. I mean, I like her. We need to be above her, and she's a good indicator of what we're doing in our trend and everything. Right now we're below her, so we're in a bearish trend here on the small ass time frame with the small ass moving average. Gosh darn it, you're coming down. Who here is in the money with the short from the? We said it was going down. Come on. So I'm wondering, would she actually touch that trend line? That would be actual bottom out there. Come on, give us some kind of a bottom. Don't you dare break this trend line. She's not been listening to me. And I fancy myself as a coin whisperer, because I will give them a good talking to. There's no hope for QNT though. We've had many sessions, and QNT just I don't know, man. She's doing good now. She seems to be pulling herself up by her bootstraps lately, you know, hanging out in the 70s, yeah. Better than the 50s and the 40s, where she's been down there before that road, and I'll tell you what, it is a pitiful sight. But she's been working hard for that money, and you better treat her right. And you know, she's been giving it a good hard try. So at $75, $76 for QNT, that's pretty special. What are you doing, Bitcoin? You better respect that 786. It probably won't. Oh, now I gotta watch these moving averages over here. I'm watching this 50 and that 100, and now it might cross. And this big thick Ichimoku cloud might start turning a little weird and thin on us. I don't think so. I think it'll keep getting thicker. I think it'll draw us into it. Come on, baby. What'd your other guys say? You're going down. It's over. Hang it up. Or maybe. Oh no. Don't let it happen on the 1 minute chart. Don't let the 50 cross the 200 where the good Lord split you. Say it's not so. Well, all you gotta do is just flag it out. Look, Helen, it's a flag. Why, that fellow on YouTube said that all we gotta do is just throw money in on this, because he did it like this and it's to the upside. Helen, we should just go ahead and just throw our whole retirement in and try it on this. It's all the new kids are doing it, and I trust that fellow. He seems like a good fellow. And we can do it conservative. We just gotta wait till it touches that 21 moving average and just jump right in. And 61,000. Helen, I know you've been looking at them Cadillacs. Don't break that trend line, Bitcoin. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not really much about a trend line, but okie dokie. I'm more concerned of this guy than anything that I would get from anything going on over here. This is interesting pattern wise. That little shape, that's a triple top. And Thomas Bukowski talks about them, and I guess we could. Now, the people that don't really dive deep into their pattern trading study and probably don't know about that, and that's okay. It's okay. But I mean, if they're out there taking your money to teach you how to trade patterns, you would expect them to know these things. I'm just throwing those things out, those ideas out there. But that would be the measure move you would get if you treat it as a head and shoulders, right? However, this one is not. This one doesn't need a neckline, and that's what's so cool about it. The head and shoulders pattern. The neckline is important for determining how that one. That just is. That's and everybody should know that with the head and shoulders pattern. This one is not important, but this one does have the measure move, and it is this guy right here. And I think it is the full move. I believe it is. It would be from. Well, it would be from I guess yeah. Why don't we go to the patternsite.com and we can look at this together? We're over here at the patternsite.com. Place has changed my life. I'd like to go over to the index. Now I know these by they have a visual index if you want to come over and just this is what it's doing, man. It's a diamond. Hey, it's kind of doing one of these things. Well, it looks like they've got everything. The scallops. And all you need to know over there. And then he's the guy who wrote the encyclopedia on chart patterns, Encyclopedia of Chart Patterns by Thomas N. Bukowski. I'm just saying. So if we come down to, oh my gosh, and he also goes over candlesticks. I picked the wrong one. You're losing them, Road Dog. You're losing them. Nobody likes to learn this stuff. They just want to know where price goes. It would be the triple top pattern right here. And the measure move. And it goes from the measure move is from the top to the bottom, the lowest part. And then it's applied to that bottom part. And this one, that one had a long bottom part. I don't know. So that's kind of what's throwing me off on this one. That's what I'm measuring. That's what we got from there to that wick. And then technically, if we're going by that, it would be there. That would be scary. Well, so what gets wicked up and gets candlestick, that seems to be more appropriate, right? Because that nailed it. That candlestick. It just came back and touched that candlestick. You just made a higher low Bitcoin. I'm sitting here talking, and then now you're going and doing your own little thing. Look at you, sweetie. Did you bounce off that 786 like a good little girl? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Uh-huh. Do we have a target from just that move alone? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let's see how it does on this 1 minute chart. Well, let's put these theories to the test, shall we? Because it's going to be a crazy, folks. This is going to be mighty crazy. Are these targets going to hit here on the 1 minute time frame? Or is Road Dog full of crap? Road Dog, if you're feeling constipated, you look constipated, you sound like you're constipated, you may be constipated and full of crap. We're going to put it to the test. This target right here, this Fibonacci area at 60,480, also coincides with this Ichimoku cloud, that little red cloud back here. And now I guess we just sit around and twiddle our thumbs and see. Caspa's breaking out, says Justin Crypto. Full tempted to go look at something else. Let's see. Oh, looky! Then we miss it. Are you going to hit it? Are you going to hit it? Come on, hit it. Do it now. Come on. Shouldn't just take a few minutes. We move on. Oh, look! Nailed it! Nailed it. Now she going for the other one? Are you going for the other one? Come on, go for the other. Oh, you went all the way for the gusto and then some. I am taking credit for this nailing on that one candle. This other stuff, I will take credit for that too, even though Lucky nailed it. We were talking about it from this move. That went very bullishly. So we're getting it. Okay, so let me explain this one little thing. This little technique that I was using here to get these targets was applying here on this little macro thing, and that's cool and everything. But if you can't, and that's good if you go into price discovery, that's a price discovery trick is what it is. But if you got history back here, you would want to actually calculate your moves from your bigger moves. And let's see where we're going here. To the 886, she'll probably not make it higher than that. That will probably be it, and then we will come back down. However, it depends on what we did over here, really. Oh gosh, darn it! Are we going to have to? Are we going to? This is the 1 minute. That was not quite. You're the one that didn't quite make it there. I want to stick with that right now. Are you going to go back up there? Well, look at you going back to retail. That's bullish as get out. I like that. Go do it, girlfriend. Well, let's see if we can get 60,005 and 60,006. That would be a breakout if you do it. You tried it. You already pierced a hole in the wall, man. You already did it. That's the first line that broke out through this trend line. It just now happened. Punched a hole in the wall, and now we can actually try to go through it here on the 1 minute time frame. We'll see if we get a breakout here, and if we do, then we'll just go ahead and move on and take this. We were looking, what we were really doing is just seeing if it's going to respect this trend line. So far, it has, because when we zoom out on the 6 minute, that's what kicked off all the small time frame stuff. Seeing if we're going to respect that. If we do, it can be a hellish move because, well, this was a nice 236 fib. We don't normally get kickoffs from there. It's rare. It's rare. This may not even happen now. She may be doing, you remember that little pattern that we saw over there that made, I don't know. She may be doing that right here. That could be happening. So I'm just saying. But so far we're respecting this, and that's good. And as long as we got a chance to come on up and hopefully break out of this trend line. Well, let's go do it, Bitcoin. Let's go do it. Did you feel rejection at my targets? Did my targets reject you, Bitcoin? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, man. Did my Fibonacci's make you cry, Bitcoin? I am so sorry. I am so sorry that my Fibonacci's made you cry. How far down are you going to go, Bitcoin? Bitcoin-O? I'd say between these two areas, unless you get, you bounce there, you're bullish as all get out. Go for it. Do it. Do it. I dare you. I dog dare you. Normally, I'm expecting these little guys right here in this little zone. 60,465 to 60,481. And this is what I do. Big time frames, little time frames, it works on any time frame. This is mostly what I do. Zoom out and looking for patterns and play with my fibs and my moving averages and whatnotsies. Welcome back to Bitcoin. See if we got a breakout from there. We did this on the 1 minute, and let's go ahead. Let's take a look at some altcoins. Let me zoom out so I won't get stuck in a small time frame. What's all this junk? Why would you put that there? Why? Who put all this crap on my chart, man? Baby. All them little, you zoom out on the 4 hour, you look at all those little targets that were sweating on the 1 minute, and like, oh my God. Dude, chill. Chill with your bad self. All right. So we got a breakout for Casper is what rumor has it. That is what, oh, nice. Nice. You're right up here testing the top of the wicks. Like his wick could get candlestick. Go lay it on it, baby. Lay that pipe. Do it. Chug it a lug. It's Friday night. You deserve it. Go do it. So channel idea that we didn't quite touch the bottom of. That's cool. What did she bounce off of here on the 4 hour? What did she find? Some kind of, what was there to give her a little kick in the butt to get her going? It was Miss Lucy just hanging out right there. This red, big, thick trend line there. This is interesting action here. This was the juicy sweet buy zone right through here. Trying to get up as much as you can there because don't know if we'll ever see those prices for a while. If again, who knows? This is a nice, is it a bottom? It's not a bottom. But I like the shape. That's a scallop shape, and I find that they usually do this on the tops. People trip about rounding tops. Well, this was kind of roundy, but you could still channel her, put her in a channel. She's looking good, man. So is that my line? That's the wicks, right? We need to give up 17.8 and put in a higher high over here, and that'll be promising. But really, this is the higher high we got to work on, which is 20 cents, baby. You think it's time that we go to We should see. We should see. What does the fib say? We get the same things from the fibs every time, man. It's always 23 cents, 20. It's the same thing every time, dude. Sorry, I got excited. So we're waiting for 17.5. That's our 618, where she is likely to get rejected. Doesn't have to. Didn't happen to Bitcoin. Doesn't have to happen for Caspa. Thought we had it over here, but she faked us out. She might fake us out again. I don't know. Caspa's kind of good at throwing us for loops and making us go, I love you, but why are you doing this to me, Caspa? Dang it. Number go up, that kind of thing. Our next target, and I'm going to straighten her out to match these fibs here, is right here. I got 18.9. Can you do that, Caspa? You're going to get past 17.5. That's just a wee 2%, but another 10% to get up to 18.9. I think you should do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Moving averages are just a mess down here, so this area 15.8 is not off the table. And it may be after it finagles some stuff over here for a while. She's not anywhere close to breaking down right now. This is good. She's not even touching this trend line. So I would expect 17.5. Yeah, we really can't tell where she's going to pull back until we actually see where she tops out at. But a lot, and if you consider that a double bottom, which it, you know, or a channel idea, same potato, suggests top of the trend line area, and that's kind of cool. 2021, yeah, baby, go do it, do it, do it, do it. I'll take that measured move. I will. I'll take it. Don't be shy. All right, Caspa. Jeez, I'm getting tired, and I got to do another stream tonight. That one will probably be about 10:30. More toward 11. Hey, there's AD. How's it going, my man? Well, there are. I was going to save it for late night stream, but for you guys here, since I can't tell how many we got here. Well, it normally tells me. Oh, we lost a few on Caspa there. Now we see who the diehards are. Not. All right. Well, too bad. Well, here's some coins that might be worth looking at. I want to throw these ideas out there. Here's Tia, who is still down, but she's starting to move. She's just now starting. All the other coins have popped off. She is still in her nice little zone. She's just now popped out of the accumulation level, so for anyone trying to look for something like Tia that could do some damage, I mean, the next target I've got is right up here, 568, and from where we are right now, for anyone who FOMOs in, it's a good 28%. Not bad. And of course, you know, Tia is a modular blockchain. It'll get its height back, and this is a pretty good place to pick up a number of them on a nice rounded bottom. Start picking up some of this, getting us ready for the bigger move, because she can do some damage. We pull this fib all the way up here. What do you say about $14? I mean, from $4 to 14, 221%, up to $17, which she's been 282%. This is a good place to start looking at this guy. Just throwing that idea out there because she's getting ready to do her official big ass breakout to the upside. So if there's any alpha that I can share, it would be Tia getting ready to do something big here. And I would suppose if we were to take just a measured move from our channel top down to our wick there, it would suggest that we come back up to $13. But that's 618 at 14 looks sweet, baby. I'm just saying. So she's getting ready to break out. She's down at 444, and she can be $14.61. A spot trade or something with small leverage, nothing more than 2 or 3x. But just spot. Getting really tight under a couple of these, under that 4-hour candle. 13% stop loss. Doable. I'd probably go tighter if it's me, because I just do. But just that alone gets you a nice risk reward ratio of almost 16 to 1. I mean, you put 100, you risk 100. I mean, if you get stopped out, you're out $100. That's what you're risking. And based on your position size, when you get up and cash out, you would have 16 times that $100, which would be $1,600 what you risk. If you put $100 in, now your profit, your return on ROI is 213%. So if you put $100 in, you should get back, or should come out with about 300 and some change. And you take out your initial collateral, and you got $200 extra. That kind of idea. So not bad. Those other ones worth looking at. And we can take a look at Crow. This one hasn't popped off, or it's just now starting to pop off. Same situation. It's at 8 cents. Now remember that in a few months, after everybody's got their Crow card, it plays into that. It does have a use case. And Chronos chain. But it's really cool that it's got to be staked to have access to Crypto.com's Crow card. And when that thing starts getting hyped and retail comes in, oh man, can this maybe do some numbers. And not just talking about 8 cents, she went almost to $1. Maybe went over $1. I can't remember last time. It went up like crazy. And if you just stake this for 6 months, you get some benefits. And as well as rewards and everything. And after that, you're free to just, in the middle of the bull market, to sell it whenever you want to. And you sell it when she pumps up to 70, 80 cents. Beautiful. That's just one strategy with a Crow thing. And in the meantime, you take all the perks on your card that you can get from it, cashback, rewards, and things like that. It's a pretty sweet deal. But she's really cheap right now. Cheapest I've seen it in a while. Makes me want to figure out, let's stream my in early. That might be what I do. I got some wallets where I do with DeFi on the Cosmos ecosystem, and I can finagle some things over there and pick up a little bit more Crow, I believe. Speaking of Cosmos, for Crow, yeah, 13 cents. Might take it a little while. It might be October, November, December before we start seeing 13, 15 cents. I don't know. May not even take that long. We might get a quick recovery here. October, no December, those might be higher highs for all we know. We might be past these past highs by then. I'm just speculating if it's bullish as everybody expects it to be. But just going with what the Fips say, 66% gains on that, not bad. Not bad at all. Cosmos. Are you still cheap? You're at 420, man. She was down like 3. She got down as low as 350, man. That I was saying, oh gosh. I traded a few little things for it, but not enough to really. I need to go revisit that one too. Cosmos is going to come back. As a matter of fact, I was going to check her out. Am I logged in? That's not it. Oh, is this it? Just want to take a quick look at the what they're saying about it as a longer term hold idea. It's probably got great trader. It doesn't have good trader scores either. It says it's sell for traders. Looking over here, fundamental grade 60%, valuation grade 22%. So she's not overvalued, but not way undervalued either, even at $4. Total supply is 390 million, which are all in circulating supply. So there's none to be dumped on anybody's head. Market cap's 1.6 billion. All-time high was 2 years ago. It got $44. It's a 10x on this guy. It did it. And she was around this area too. We did a 10x. All-time lowest 4 years ago was $1.16. So not bad, not bad. This is what I want to see the valuation rate and everything for it. Even if she just goes up to $20, we know 15. It was hanging up 15 before we ever had any serious drops out of it. And it down at 420. So at 420, you gotta pick it up just for that. She's going to have some struggle around $6, but that's a target where she should be going from here. She's got to go back up there, man. This one's not dead. This one's got Binance Smart Chain is built off the Cosmos SDK software development kit. Binance Smart Chain is built off of it. Everything on the Cosmos system is built off of it. It's a layer 0, and it's at $4.20, and it's not going to be. I'm telling you, Cosmos is a dark horse. Smoothest running chains I've ever seen. It does not get the recognition it deserves. Chronos that we just looked at, built off Cosmos SDK. I'm thinking Base is too. I'm not sure about that. I also thought I heard something about Base and Rust, so don't hold me to that. But I was thinking there was some connection there. I guess we'd see BNB over there, wouldn't we, if there was. Justin says, I think 14 was the macro bottom. It may be. It may be. They'll have to go by Caspa. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Just celebrating Bitcoin, reaching 60,000. She's at 60,500. I'll probably be back here again, maybe 10:30, maybe 11. Maybe push it a little later, just depending on whatever else is going on here I got to take care of. There'll be some things, but what's she doing right now? Are you still in that flag? Goodness gracious, we could have spent the whole dang show just looking here, watching you flag out on this fight with that trend line. Are you fighting with it? Look what target she hit. I'm just saying, this one and that one. And she did break that trend line. Oh, okay, I got to figure out where we were. So what we've missed since we've been gone, she wicked out of here and then came back down, right? Oh no, it's over. It's going to the 0. Came back up and she couldn't get past it. Flagging out, lost it again, and then wicked right back up. Looking nice, looking very nice. I guess we don't have to worry about this place down here. She's a double bottom there. Beautiful, beautiful. How did that double bottom play out if you were to take that measure move? Just put this stuff to the test, man. I would say that's fairly accurate, would you not? This stuff works, ladies and gentlemen. This stuff works. If you're just kind of... Thomas Bukowski is all I can say when it comes to the patterns and all that. Thomas Bukowski, baby. Free site. Guys, I'll be back later tonight. We'll take a bigger look at the altcoins and not spend as much time on Bitcoin or anything. Thanks for hanging out with me and being groovy. Be groovy, be cool to yourselves. And enjoy this, man. Enjoy this come up. I guess tonight we'll be discussing if it's about altcoins and if it's safe, or should we be taking profits, or should we be getting into some, packing our bags. We'll start talking about some of that stuff tonight. Hope to see you guys there. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, I lost the end screen.
Come on, come here, boy. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like it's so ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth, was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Fade out of the calm, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you was really was but your life. Basic bullets.